Big John here, and we are back in the saddle for some Magic the Gathering Arena Standard ranked we're going to be playing today. As of right now, we are Gold Tier 1 in the Constructed rank, looking to move up to the next tier. We'll be playing a Mono Green Landfall deck today. We were playing a budget version of a Simic version where I only had 2 Tifas, 2 Bills, 2 Hydras and 2 Chocobos, and we were playing some more blue-green spells to kind of try to be a little more controlling, but still with the landfall aspect. Even though that did win me some games, I found that it made the mana just a little too inconsistent because of the mana I have available to me right now. If we go there, I need to get a lot more blue-green on tap lands, and we're working on getting those. Earned 1 Willow Rush Verge so far through the Aether Drift event, but hopefully we get more of those, and maybe we can try blue-green again when our mana is not so clunky. But for now, I found that just going back to the monocolored deck is a bit more effective, and I did spend a few of the resources to make it a little stronger and more consistent, a couple of rares and mythics, so the deck is very concentrated now with 4 ofs, and I'm a 3 of legendary creature kind of guy, so we're going to do 3 of each of the legendaries, 4 of everything else, run into 26 lands, so we have tons of lands, reach the horizon. Since it is a basic and town card, we are running Capital City as our town card, which is, adds a little bit of colors, which is fine because we don't have any like double greens or anything like that, and it allows us to cycle if we need to, but it's about getting that second card for the Reach the Horizon. So we're going to give the mono green landfall deck a try today with more of the key pieces in place. So let's go ahead and see how we do with a little bit of standard rank today. Alright, jumping in. We'll see who our first opponent is here, what we're up against. Run into quite a bit of the mirror match a little bit, but we'll see what we get here today. All right, we're against Ping 24. I go first. We're gonna keep this right here. Since we have double Hydra, we'll go 3rd turn into a 4th turn Horizon, if he lives through the turn. But let's see how it plays out. Maybe we'll grab a little something else along the way, and hopefully we're not against a super aggro deck with a super aggro draw. But we're just going to feel this out and see how it goes. Alright, opponent's taking a sec here. Alright, so it looks like we got red-white Surveil, so this could be one of those red-white aggro decks with the dolls and the goblins and all those sorts of things, a bunch of under 2 power creatures. Alright, Wilds is great for the combo later on, gets us another crack at it. So thankfully they didn't play anything on the first turn. We're just going to go ahead and go to combat. Now, I could possibly cycle this in my next turn, but I want to make sure we're doing okay on our land drops first. I may not have the opportunity to hold up around for the Evolving Wilds, so we might... Zac Flare enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. Sacrifice him. Target creature gains indestructible until the turn. Alright, gotcha. So we kind of put a protector guy, transfer over. And then equipment transfer. Okay, so we have more of a red-white equipment deck, possibly? Let's see how it's going. It might just still be small creatures. Since we have a backup Hydra and we don't have any Snakeskin Veils for protection anyways, we're just going to run them out there and see what happens. And then next turn, we'll probably play the other Hydra in the Wilds, and then the following turn, Reach the Horizon and see what our opponent does. See if we can combo off the next turn with the Reach the Horizons. Alright, opponent's thinking... Okay, so human. I have one of many colors. So human deck, alright. Cast your... Okay, so kind of seems like a value second draw, protect them kind of. No block, pick our 1. We just got to see if we can get through here. So I'm not as worried as the Sazes. That'll be a backup plan. We are on the Hydra attack right now. And we're going to go ahead and just get the double trigger right now on both of them. Make them harder to deal with right away. Like I said, don't have the Snakeskin Veil to protect them, so it doesn't matter too much. Alright, he doesn't do anything special, like as far as death touch or anything like that. Doesn't have any. Get in for 4. And then see what our opponent does in this next turn. I'm doubting a sweeper because they are playing creatures too. But if they can't take care of both these Hydras this turn, I think we have it next turn with the triple trigger, Capital City, or sorry, we'll do the forest, of course, and to reach the horizon. We'll see what our opponent has here. See if they can interact with both my Hydras and kill them both. Okay, Servan, okay, yeah, no problem. Alright, we're just gonna make our Hydras really big and see if we can get through here. I guess we can put the Saws out first, because I'm not protecting either Hydra with a spell, so if they want to take their shot at him now, they still can. And then let's lay this forest and reach the horizon and see what happens. Hopefully, I'm just waiting on my opponent here. Alright, go ahead and lay a forest. Get our triggers. They only have 1 mana open, so I'm not sure what 1 mana spell they could have that's gonna be the deal breaker here. And then we go ahead and reach the horizon. And yeah, so now we can grab a town and a forest, like we were talking about before. Double triggers again for everybody. Alright, and then we go into all attacks, and they have to absorb a lot of damage or be able to kill 2 32 trampling Hydras. And there they go. Alright. Nice little 5th turn kill there. We're just going to jump right into our next game here. Ooh, oh, alright. Yay. Let's go. See what we're up against next here. Yeah, this deck's interesting to me because sometimes you need to play it like in an aggro aggressive deck if you got the Sazes, but definitely other times if you have the Snakeskin Bale in the higher end of your combo, you definitely, obviously you're playing it more like a combo deck really, and you're slowing way down. I go first, 2 Sazes, 2 lands, 3, yeah, this is obviously the aggro plan. Hopefully they can't kill our Saz on the first turn, and then Saz Chocobo, I should say. If they can't kill it, this is probably good news for us. Enters, create a token. Okay, so this is blue. It might have a bounce aspect to it, so we'll see. But we're definitely getting our other Chocobo out there first before we're doing any kind of killing. Alright, we're going to go ahead and attack. Because they just have flying. Creature explores. Exploring again is really... Okay. Means seems okay. 3/3 vigilance. Don't know if I'm familiar with what I'm against here quite yet, but we'll see what happens. So we have a bunch of ways to just keep clearing the way. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to take care of everything. Okay, so alright, so it's a Kaito deck. Interesting. I did not draw a land, so what we're going to do is use the double kick on the Spyglass so then I can lay the forest back down. So we do it with the kicker. My creature, their creature, return the forest to my hand. Does double damage. Lay the forest back down to get my triggers. And then we get in for 4 at least. Oh yeah, that's tough when you only start with 2 lands and don't draw any in the first couple turns. What? There's 26 in the deck, so hopefully we're not choked off too long. Alright, so yeah, we're black, blue, Kaito. Oh, Sunset Saboteur. Interesting. Alright. It is a ward of discard a card. Yeah, no problem. Gladly. You got it, buddy. We're going to do kicker again so we can trigger. Target my creature, target their creature. Yes, I will pay the ward cost. Return a land, the green, submit 1. Discard a card, and we're just going to go ahead and pitch, I think, Tifa. I don't think we're going to get around to Tifa. We're going to go with the Hydra if we get to anything. Alright, then we relay our land again. And then we come on in for 6. And I guess if we got to do it again, we got to do it again. Okay, another sunset. Oh my goodness, no land again. Alright, but we can kill him this turn, so we'll kick, pitch, And then we can Snakeskin Veil after we put the green back out to get the last point of damage. That's what we're going to try at least. Let's see what they do. They might kill my creature in the interaction, but we're going to go for the finish. We're going to go for the kill right here. See what they do. Tap it, okay. So they tapped it down, which is fine. We're going to leave our Snakeskin Veil. Do we want a Felling Blow for one more killer? The Hydra, yeah. We're going to keep the Felling Blow because we're just on the try to finish him off with the Chocobo plan right now. Then we'll go next to combat. Alright, and at least we have a Veil to try to protect our one that can attack here. Is he going to return my creature or not? Let's see what they do here. So I really want to draw land next turn to cast the Felling Blow if I need to get through that for that final point of damage. The Veil will get me there too, but I have a feeling he's going to lay a creature to get in my way. Okay. Ninjutsu's in. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Don't worry, Pom-Pom-chan. I've got this.
Alright. Hexproof Ninjutsu during your turn is on. And you die. Thank you very much. That's the game winner right there. Next to combat for 5. Boom. Good game. Boom. Snakeskin Veil wins another one. Yeah, just having that one counter to keep that one creature, that one spell off you, really gets the job done when you're out ahead in this deck. Alright, let's see if we can keep this going. Sweet, we're Constructed Conquer. Where'd that put us at? Ooh, we're up into Platinum, folks. We're rocking and rolling. Let's go ahead and see if we can make any progress on Platinum here at all. Alright. So yeah, this deck seems to do okay against other aggro decks and against longer running decks as long as you can avoid the sweeper against the control decks and don't get too far behind another aggro deck. Alright, I go first again. We're going to keep it and we're playing it for the combo here. So we have to decide if we're using the Evolving Wilds on the first turn right away. Just so we have clear on tap from there. Yeah, okay, a life-gaining aggro deck. Okay, so we're going to have to get there. Alright, we're going to use the Wilds just because I don't want to have any issue. What if I draw a 2-drop like a Bill or a Tifa or just something like that, I want to be able to play it. Let's go ahead and just crack this off now that we know that we're against that white life gain deck here. There we go. There's a Tifa we were talking about there. Need to draw some lands as well. Obviously, to go with this, Evolving Wilds would be great. A Reach the Horizon to finish this off would be amazing. But we need to kind of... Bummer. I was hoping to kick them. Obviously, we were going to try to kill them, but hopefully we can do that with one of our other creatures here in the future turns. So... we're going to lay the Traveler first, because if he dies, I can still do something with the Mossborn Hydra, hopefully. It's a life gain, life gain. Usually I can, depending on the draws and how it plays out, what happens, I can usually get over the top of it. Alright. Draw a land so I can have the Hydra and this Veil. Come on, Forest. Okay, so this is very slow, or not, you know what I mean? Very... okay, that's not bad either. Not terrible, especially if I draw another land next turn. We got the Snakeskin Veil, hopefully into the Felling Blow, but I am unfortunately petering out on the mana right now. 26 in this deck, so we are very heavy on land. As long as you lost life this turn, flying vigilance, +1/+1 counter guy. Okay, so another one of their +1/+1 counter creatures. That's right, alright. Resolve. Resolve. I'll probably have to... Ooh, please draw land. Come on, give me that land. I might do the Chocobo kick if I have to. Do the double. Past the blockers. We're not blocking that. We're just taking it. Oh no, +1/+1 counter is bad. The double kick won't work without... Well, I'll have to Snakeskin Veil, then double kick. Come on, draw land. There we go. That's better. Alright, are we still trying to kill or are we going for the Hydra? No, we gotta go for the kill. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, we're gonna lay the land. Yeah, we gotta kill that 6/5 before it just gets out of control. So now we can do the kick with the kicker. I can't go after him because I guess I could have. It was the ward, but no, let's just do this. Then we'll go after that guy afterwards. Oh wait, the counters pitch over. I should have read the last part. That's right. My bad. My bad. Gonna probably lose because of that. Alright. Just wasn't thinking it through all the way. I forgot that the card transferred the counters over. My bad. That's obviously operator error, not the deck's fault. Didn't think that one through properly. I could have actually kicked, paid the ward costs, got my creature back, and then worried about him later. But I don't know. Just not drawing on my lands either. It's gonna hurt. So, I guess we're doing that same thing, hopefully. Alright, we gotta go for the double. We're gonna go ahead with the kicker. Him. Yes. Eternal Land Eye Control. Submit 1. Ward 2 resolves. Then we'll go ahead and auto pay that. See what happens. Awesome. Let's see what we can do here. We barely stabilized at 6. I do have a way to kill something else they put out, possibly, with a felling blow. But if they ran out of gas, that's great news for me. Okay, he's a 4/3. We can handle that. I think we want to felling blow that. We can't let that go for a turn. We're going to wait for the Evolving Wilds until we put the Hydra out. We got to put the Forest out because we're going to put the counter onto Lockhart. Then we can felling blow with Lockhart just to get another counter on her for next turn to do more redonkulous damage. Then we go next to combat. We all attack. Ooh, are we going to stabilize and pull this off? Let's see. We still have the Veil to protect one of our creatures. I can't see them playing a sweeper in a creature deck like this. Let's see what they do here. Oh, okay. That's great. No problem. Alright, we're going to... Oh, nice draw. Oh, man. Now I don't know if we kick. What can we do here? We can play the Hydra. Evolving Wilds, double up on stuff. That'll finish the job, won't it? I think so. Yeah, let's go ahead and lay our snake. Because I want to get the triggers. But we're going for Tifa. Absolutely going. We're going for the kill this turn. I just want to make sure I have some backup just in case. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going next to combat, then we're going all attacks. And then they take a lot. Couldn't quite get the kill that turn, but that's okay. I got the Veil. I really don't think they're playing sweepers, like I said. Not killing their creature, will that cost me the game? Possibly. I have a blocker, though. He doesn't fly. I have a blocker. Vigilance. Sure. And this next turn, they can't block enough people, so they should be done on this next turn. Wow, I thought we were going to lose that for sure. God. What a comeback. What a comeback. I think we have this now. I don't see how they're getting out of this with no cards in their hand. Are they just waiting to forfeit? Hopefully I didn't freeze up. Are they lamenting their position? Do I give them the good game? Okay, so we're just gonna wait to see what our opponent does here. Am I frozen up? Okay, alright. Got a little scared there for a second. Are they just gonna make me wait out because they're upset? Did they already quit and just didn't show? Did they leave? I don't know. We will wait it out, I guess. Well, folks, you might not hear this part. I'll probably end up maybe cutting out some of this waiting time on the editing afterwards. So we'll see how long it takes them to actually take their turn here. Probably use all their timeouts here. I'm gonna wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's game. Well, that was a miserable couple minutes waiting, but maybe that's what they wanted to do to me. Who knows? Alright, Platinum, Tier 1, Constructor, Tier 4, sweet. Alright, let's try another one. Let's try one more. See what we can do here. Alright, what do we got here? Lucifer. Ooh, the old devil. Lucifer, 22. I go first. Bill in a Hydra. Yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll see what we're up against, what kind of removal they have. Let's see. Alright, we're going to just lead off with our forest. Don't mind those backs. What do we got? Ooh, black-white, okay. Enters tapped unless you control 2 or a few other lands. A Nezumi Linebreaker, okay. I don't have any protection, so we're just running Bill up. See what happens here. Black-white could have plenty of removal, but we're just gonna push on forward and see what happens right now. We draw Snakeskin Veil. Maybe we'll switch our plan of attack here. Vigilance. Whenever another creature control dies or is put in exile, put a +1 on him. Gain 1 life. When Sovereign dies or is put in exile, while its power is 4 or greater, strip to 1 target, not like 4. Okay, it's now 4 or greater right now, which is good, so we're just gonna kill him. Alright, let's go ahead and just play our forest. We're not double billing our legendary, of course. Put our counter on Billy. And then I think I want to use all my mana this turn, just in case I draw Snakeskin Veil, then I'll have one open for... So we're going to Felling Blow, not kick. We'll save the kick for if we run across something like big nasty creature or something like that. Alright, I'm going to attack. I know that he can block and create a 1/1 off it, but see what he does. I'm coming through. Alright, so next turn shaping up. Yeah, we're still just black and white so far. Okay. Okay, this guy has some kind of crazy ass combo. So we're okay, so we did pull the veil. Can we afford? Whenever another creature dies, target plus 1 gain 1 life. Do I kill him? Or do I give him a turn? Well, 1 turn ended on me. We don't have the forest for the Mossborn Hydra anyway, so we're actually going to kick that guy. It might be different if we had the forest to protect the Hydra, but if we cast the Hydra and then laid the afterwards, awkward sequencing. Now this time I might pay the kicker just to get more triggers. Future. So the next turn I can do the Hydra, lay it, protect it with the Veil. And then we are all attacking. Alright, no blocks. Alright, so 12. They must really want that sacrifice creature effect. Alright, 2 to 4 lands. Got the Veil, sitting back on the Veil. Yep, that creature can't block. That's fine. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice another creature when you do destroy target non-land permanent. Alright, we'll let him target me. So he'll sacrifice this creature. Then when it goes to target me, we'll put the old protection up. Just to target it. Cool. Yeah, that's great, but we're just going to Snakeskin Veil that out of the way. Alright, I guess we don't have to worry about the Snakeskin Veil anymore. Alright. We are going to be on the attacks here. Fortunately, Bill, no tramples, you know, I think. Alright. Do we keep going with our Bill? We have no more protection anymore. We're gonna try just attacking with our Bill. How do I want to do this? No, I think I want to get the Hydra out. So I think I am just attacking with the Bill. I'll probably stick the 1/1 in the way, assuming. Because if they do have something for build next turn, then at least I have another threat out with the Hydra. I'm starting to build another threat with the Hydra. See, now we got a 4/4 and a 6/6 already. They gotta, if they have one to kill one, they still have another threat to deal with. If they kill the Bill, I got a backup. Okay, made a value 2 or less. That's a nice card for them. Cool. Alright, let's do this. He can't block. Let's get rid of their Servandum. We're going to go ahead and get the counter on first, and then we're going to do the old double with Bill and the Hydra. Yeah, definitely let's go after. We don't like Servandum enough. Then we'll go ahead and get the counter on. Then he'll double up. And then we'll go next to combat, and then we will all attack and do a lot of damage. They could survive it, but they're in a bad spot. They can't not block the Hydra. They can't kill them because they have to block the Hydra in some of it. So they're gonna barely survive it. So they have 2 life and they have to deal with some big old dudes. Alright, let's see what they do. See if they got the card to stay alive. Maybe if they can get rid of the Hydra, if they can just block my Bill for a little while, they can buy time. But I'm hoping they can't kill the Hydra. We'll find out soon enough. Come. What you got? Well, they're taking a long time, so that makes me think they're either desperation or don't have an answer. What you got, Lucy? Come on, Lucy. Are you going to pull that football on me? Make me Charlie Brown? Come on. This gives me a good feeling inside. I think they're in trouble. Okay. That's good for me. That's really good for me. That's the game for me. Cool. No problem. Yeah, but how many times can you do that and you can't block a 12/12 trampler? Alright. It's fine. Take your time. We're sweeping in for the finish in just a minute here. Okay. You have no mana, so you can't cast any of your cards. Do you not realize it's a trample, or do you not care? Okay. That was awkward. Maybe they just wanted to play the cards out, play their hand out. Oh, platinum. Now we're only earning one at a time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. We're going to give her one more. We're going to give her another go. Give us another shot. See if we can keep the streak going. Or if I'm going to sabotage my deck and play like a fool. We'll see. I'd call it a coin toss. 50-50. All right. Opponent goes first. 3 lands. Yeah, we're keeping this. So what we want is Chocobo. Hopefully he survives a turn. Into like Evolving Wilds with the Veil up. Wait a turn for Tifa. Like, we'll see. But if they do kill the Sazes, we'll play the Veil for Tifa. We're going to come out fast with the Chocobo. But then we might slow it down for Tifa depending if they kill the Chocobo. But I'm going to try to save that 1 green for the Veil until we use it. After the first turn, of course. Alright, what you got, opponent? Blue. Okay, blue. Blue and what? Sleight of hand. Oh, shoot. Okay, so it's going to be a prophetic memory deck or whatever. Okay, gotcha. A lot of card drawing, filtering. Is it going to be red then? The red blue? Yeah, okay, it's the red blue. Is it VV? Probably has the VV added. Oh, that's what happens sometimes. Oh. Well, I still have to do it because, yeah. I still have to do it this way. Because I don't have to have it up still have the defense up anyways. If I just activate it, we're gonna crack that. Yeah, they can torch my tower still, but no. Another threat out there. Alright, folks. And then so next turn it's Tifa, and hopefully leave the green up. But we'll see if they crack this guy too. Alright. I'm making them use their removal up. Alright, Tifa with a Veil counter is better. I got 2 Veil counters and 2 Horizons. Oh my goodness. Alright, what are they gonna do? Return target creature post if the gift was promised instead of return target. Alright, let's see what you got left for removal, buddy. Let's see. I know it only returned it to my hand, but he's trying to slow me down for one reason or another. And if he does not have any more removal, might be okay. 1/1 equipped creatures with addition to its other types. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the trigger, so next turn is gonna be Forest into a Horizon. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully we can keep her out there, keep her alive. Alright, so if I put the Veil on at the end of the turn, 2, 4, 8, 16, 3 triggers doesn't get me quite there, does it? Let's see here. Oof. We're gonna try it next turn. This is a tough call. Doesn't stay on with her, so I have to decide. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way because I want to have the Snakeskin Veil up for when I go for the Reach the Horizon combo. Yeah. We activate it because we want to get some 4 damage in, because if they are wide open, I can finish with this 16, right? See if we can get him down to 16. Alright, and turn. So what I'm hoping for on my next turn is to veil and reach the horizon. We shall see. They have a lot of interaction. Yeah, I'm sure certainly not counterspelling a VV. No blocks. Oh my. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go... Well, we'll see if they have it right now. We're gonna find out right off the bat what they're gonna do. So they have to block with their VV if they want to live. Otherwise they take 16. Sweet, beat the VV deck. Oh, oh man. Not sure if it's getting any better than that. Alright. Well, we're on a streak. Let's see if we can get another one. We're just rolling. Let's roll. You're rolling, you're rolling. The Landfall deck is for real. We're beating all kinds of different things. See if we can keep this going. It's been kind so far, but let's see if we're going to play it aggro or control this game. It's aggro. That is an aggro hand. That's about as aggro as this deck can get. Hopefully they can't remove it on the next turn, so then we'll go another forest, have the veil up. Cecil, the Dark Knight, Death Touch. Whenever Cecil deals damage, you lose that much life. Then, if your life total is less than or equal to your half, you're starting, tap and transform. A 2/3 Death Toucher for 1? I've never seen him. That seems pretty cool. Alright. Now I gotta decide, do I want to kill him? No, I don't think I can right away. So we're gonna stay on our plan for a second here. We'll get our guys beefed up still. Then next turn we can double kick him. Alright. Good play, good play. He stopped my aggro for a sec here. So we'll lay the land. Kick after, yeah. Create your map token. Results. Alright. Nice. Okay, so you got a little drowner. Of course, he wants to do that. So, alright, 2 veils now. Alright, so we're just going to play out the capital city, get our triggers. We're going to saws with the kicker, my creature, their creature. Return the tap land to my hand. And then we'll go on combat. Because I got 2 3s versus 2 2s. Alright, 4 damage in. Let's end the turn. We can protect one of them from targeted removal right now. Shoot the sheriff. Sure, the one you targeted. We'll go ahead and protect him. Oh, and we got the seat. Oh boy, Snakeskin Veil is something else, eh? That's why I was trying the blue-green counterspell with counters. Mutation. Alright. We're hot. Let's see if we can get another nice hot start here. This deck is for real. Alright. Lukey Flukey. Lucky Flucky. Lukey Flukey. Alright, opponent goes first. I don't like this hand at all. I like this one probably even less. How many cards am I going to go down to, though? None. I was just hoping to try to find a better one. I did not. Basically, it was the same, eh? Kind of, it was 2 Chocobos instead of 2 Flying Bows, something like that. Maybe it was a kick instead of a blow, but we shall see. What's our opponent doing? Okay, they will go down to 6 as well. Maybe they don't have a great starting hand. Oh, that's a draw. That is a real draw. That is a real draw. They're probably going to kill it right away, but that is a real draw. Surveil 2. Cast from the graveyard, transformed. Transformed into a 4/4. Okay, definitely graveyard shenanigans going on here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the wilds going here. We can leave the veil up. I don't have a lot of threats, so I just need to grow this Chocobo as fast as I can. And, yeah, keep it going. We might wait till the 4th turn for the traveling Chocobo. See what they do here. 3 lands. Can't cast that yet. What you got? Spell can't be countered. Trample, haste. Creature spell. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to Felling Blow him because I'm going to keep the Veil up. We're going to Lockhart instead. Alright, then we get Tifa out there, and so that we can hold up for our Veil and the turn. So next turn, Traveler, Capital City. Oh no, I missequenced that. I was supposed to put out the Capital City first, and then, yeah. Oh, I could have laid the Capital City, cast the Tifa with the colorless in the green. Missequence on my part. We're not blocking. Golly gee willikers. This spell can't be countered. Trample. Whenever a creature control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, draw a card. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I cannot Saw's Land. If I do, I gotta leave my guys open, but I do have 2 threats, so if they kill one of them, I have the other at least now. Okay, so we are gonna actually do that. We're gonna play this Chocobes, this land. Definitely want to put the counter on Tifa for future turns. Yeah, you get to draw your card, buddy. I can't help that. And then I'm gonna pop you for 7. I don't like not having the Veil. I mean, but I do have 3 threats now, so it's not, you know, I can still come back. Missequence, that's going to hurt. Not having a land to go along with the Traveler might hurt as well. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Left myself unprotected. Oh, that's not terrible. That's actually really awesome. That is an awesome draw. Do you have a counterspell? I don't know. You got black, green, black, green. Okay. Okay, so I was on top. Or a Traveler that on top. Excuse me. If they don't, I was gonna say if they don't block, I can do the Veil and get to finish this turn, but you don't have to worry about that. Forward tech. Creature you control gets +3 trample, hexproof, and indestructible. 3 is only 6 damage. That does not kill me. Okay. I have 6 defense. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Cool. He took 7, none of my creatures died. Or took 3, none of my creatures died. He used a spell. All good. In the same... Oh. Well, there's the blowout right there, buddy. Peace out. That's like, there's the blowout right there. Pulse is actually pretty good against this deck, though, if I have 2, so obviously 2 of anything out, but... Good. That was a good plan. The opponent had a real good plan there. But the Veil just doing what the Veil does. Keeping us ahead and just crushing. Alright. We're in business. Aragorn TFT. Aragorn. We got a Lord of the Rings fan here. Opponent goes first. 1 Hydra. And a Veil. Ooh. Kept a hand of 7 cards. Do I trust the deck to draw something? This could be rough. I guess we're doing this. Not that I love this either. We'll get rid of one of the wilds. It's basically the same thing, isn't it? Maybe one spell different? I don't know what's going on with this whole getting the same hand back-to-back thing, but not a huge fan. Alright, we're just going to evolve in wilds on the first turn just in case we do draw something useful or something I can cast on the second turn. This creature dies. So, annoying little haster, some damage, and then they can get some value with the card. Okay, sure, we'll just evacuate this. Okay. So, mulliganing into the same hand also could kill me, just like it almost did on that white game. But this seems a little faster and better than the white deck we went against. Yeah, that's going to be death, yeah. Having the slow hand is obviously going to be the death of us. Let's go ahead and put the bird out instead. Something that can actually kill something, do some damage. Block is 3/3. Yeah, makes sense. And I think I'm toast. I can put out Hydra. Land protected. We'll try the double approach and see if we can maybe somehow miracle stabilize at the end. I don't know if that's possible. Holy cow. Alright. Nice. We just got run over by some aggro. Nice! Nice to see some red burn kicking some butt. Yeah, they went first. I had a slow hand. It happens. Great job. Almost made it to the next tier, but I think we're going to stop after that loss right there. I just want to keep the winning streak alive. So yeah, we're going to be our little session, just standard, playing the mono green Landfall deck. As you can see, it is the business when you have it very honed in and playing a lot of the same of the central cards. The Snakeskin Veil might be the MVP of the deck, but Fabled Passage could be an upgrade that I could make to it, but not ready to commit the 4 rare cards to the Fabled Passage. But we might see. Might try out some other decks here soon. Trying to build some other things here. We have the Simic version, but I pulled a Tezzeret, so we're looking at a Tezzeret, but that's more like Pioneer possibly, but then looking into maybe some Prowess decks for in the future. But yeah, if you enjoyed the content at all, give me a like or subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, until the next time, y'all, keep doing those big dog things.